Topic 1.2 Elements of Life. There are four different types of macromolecules: carbohydrates, proteins, nucleic acids, and lipids. These macromolecules are made out of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. These make up around 95% of all biological life. There are also other trace elements which you don't need to worry about. Animals exchange these elements with their environment through activities such as eating and drinking. The first macromolecule is carbohydrates, which are made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, usually in a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio. You do not need to know the exact structure of macromolecules for the AP exam, but it might be helpful to learn how to recognize them. Carbs are used for structure and storage and are the primary source of energy in a lot of organisms. Next is proteins, which are made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sometimes sulfur. The structure of amino acids, which are the components that make up proteins, contain an N-double-C backbone, an amino group, a carboxyl group, and a variable R group. There are 20 different amino acids with different R groups, and this is where sulfur is found or not found. Polarity also depends on these R groups, which influences the way that amino acids fold. A nonpolar hydrophobic amino acid will be found towards the middle of a protein, and a polar hydrophilic amino acid will be found towards the outside of a protein. There are a lot of functions for proteins, as they are found in enzymes, structure, transport, and more. The next macromolecule is nucleic acids, which are made up of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. Each nucleotide contains a phosphate head, a sugar, which is either ribose or deoxyribose, and a nitrogen base, which could be adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine, or uracil. The function of nucleic acids is to store genetic information in DNA and RNA. The last macromolecule is lipids, which are made from carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. There are three types of lipids: steroids, phospholipids, where phosphorus is found, and triglycerides or fats. There are two types of fatty acids: saturated and unsaturated. Unsaturated fatty acids will have a double bond, and they'll be kind of bent. Lipids are primarily used for long-term energy storage. Now it's time for a quiz. Pause the video and see if you can answer the question. The correct answer is B. Carbohydrates are the primary source of energy in most living things, and C6H12O6 is glucose, and the carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are in a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio. Pause the video and see if you can answer this question. The correct answer is C. We just covered that glucose is a carbohydrate and not a lipid. Thank you so much for watching. To watch more short topic review videos like this one, subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Until next time, keep studying.